Okay, welcome to the tips for the 17th of November 2024. And we didn't have a good day yesterday, and our profit has dropped back a little bit. So currently at all odds, we are at $27.86 on a $30 liability off 838 bets. And we are at negative 23.81 off 468 bets if you'd stayed within the odds. So let's have a quick look. The loser was here at Albany, race 5, number 6. It went off at $70 and was what brought us down. The rest of the selections were good, and there were quite a few selections yesterday. So all up, we made for the odds. We stayed within the odds, a loss of $26.55, and if you took all of them, a loss of $24.86. That does take us up to 838 selections though. So let's get into today's selections. Now, I've likely tightened it up a little bit just after a loss. I go back and review a few things and make a few adjustments. So let's see how we go today. So first race is Wellington, race 2, number 10. It is outclassed. I see it as a no hope in this race, up to the $1,000 odds. Taree, race 3, number 15. I don't see this one having a hope either. It's had 20 races for 2 placings, no wins, up to the $1,000 odds. Taree, race 4, number 17. 41 races for 0 wins. It is in barrier 12. It's a shorter race. I've got it up to $200. Then we got Geelong, race 6, number 15. It's lost to these horses. It looks to be outclassed in this race, and it prefers soft ground, and we've got good ground here. I'm willing to go up to $200. Then we have Townsville, race 2, number 9. It's running poorly in worse class races. It's had 8 races for 0 placings. I'm willing to go up to the $1,000 odds. Then we jump out to Geraldton, race 1, number 8. It's lost to these horses before. It's in a wide barrier. I'm willing to go up to the $500 odds. Geraldton, race 2, I've got 2 horses, numbers 1 and 10. Number 1 has had 32 races, no wins. It has had 4 placings. It's likely to try to get to the front and not run on. So I'm willing to go only up to 250 because it'll try to get to the front. And Geraldton, race 2, number 10, it's early in its career, but it's only beaten 4 horses in its 2 races, and I don't think it's fast enough to win from the barrier it's got here. So I'm willing to go up to the $1,000. Then we have Geraldton, race 3, number 9. It's been running last in, I think it's last 3 or 4 races. It's had 48 races for only 2 wins. I think this one is going to try to lead again. I just don't see it winning from this barrier here, so I've put it at $500. Just a little concerned about horses that do lead. Then we got Geraldton, race 5, number 14. It is stuck wide. It's had 13 races for only 1 placing, 0 wins, and I just get the feeling this one's going to end up in the middle of the pack and just stay there and not do much. So I'm willing to go up to $100. Then the final meeting that we have, Donald, race 1, number 7. It's wide barrier, and its 2 first runs, it's lost by 10 plus lengths, and it's in a wide barrier again today. I'm willing to go up to $200. Donald, race 2, number 15. It's got a wide barrier. It's had 8 races for 0 wins. It's losing by double-digit lengths. I'm willing to go up to $500. Race 3, we have 3 selections, 2, 5 and 9. It's a pretty poor race. There seems to be horses that are really good and horses just that have no chance. So number 2 has had 4 races. It's been a long way back in each one. Willing to go up to 500. Number 5 has had 19 races for 0 wins, 3 placings. It's lost to some of these horses before as well, so willing to go up to 500. And number 9's had 70 races for 0 wins, but it has had 8 placings. I do believe it is outclassed in this race, but I'm only willing to go up to the 200 given its strike rate for placings. Then Donald, race 5, number 9. It's outclassed. I just don't see how it's got a chance in this one, so I'm willing to go up to the $1,000 odds. And Donald Race 7, number 17. It's lost to these horses before and is outclassed, but I'm only willing to go up to the $200 odds here. That covers it for today. There's not many selections there today. Did tighten up the process a little bit, see how we go. There are still 17 selections for a Sunday over the 6 meetings that we have. So as always, if you are following, remember losses do happen like we had yesterday. So only bet what you can afford to lose, as always. This can happen with long shots. You can get a bit of a run on them and they will hit you. And they do hurt when they hit if you're using liability. Interestingly, different staking methods, which I'll look at and maybe do a video on later, will result in different profits. So you can still actually be showing a profit in the one that is under the odds if you had just staked differently. But for the purposes of what I'm doing here, for these 1,000 bets that I'm trying to get up, it is a $30 liability for testing. Okay, I'll leave it there. Hopefully we have a clean, successful day today, and I will get some videos out next weekend as well. Enjoy your day if you're watching the races. Thanks for watching.